Video 5. I'm going to keep this one under 5 minutes. Reset the timeline here. I'm going to talk about her Harvard Learning Innovations Laboratory, where really it was an incredible experience of observing how to gather information, how to run a discussion. Basically, I sat on the board of this research group, and it was a 1-year commitment. We met quarterly for 3 days. It included head of innovation for the World Bank, one of the FedEx founding directors, one of the directorate from the CIA, which is what got me connected to them closely. And so to be sitting at Harvard for 3 days with kind of a brain trust of about 30 representatives from world-shaping organizations, probably one of the most, impactful experiences I've had in my life of process development, and just being able to experience something as, we were kind of a little bit like lab rats, but at the same time, they're just mining us for perspective, insights, methodologies, all these things. And each quarter, one of the organizations or a couple of them would be asked to bring a problem from their organization. And it was all under NDA, and I won't get into any of the weeds on it, but we would work, we would gather in a room that was completely wired for sound. It was mic'd. There was literally a control room. They collected video. They were basically collecting all manner of data on the process of discussing problems and leading the group to collaborative solutions. And when you have that much horsepower in the room, it was really something, and it definitely made an indelible impact on me. And I made some amazing relationships. In the years to follow, I found myself in Milan, Italy, at the World Bank Innovators house, her house, with her family, her husband, for a dinner, and with my wife and my child, one of my children at the time. Or again, that being the start of being invited down to the agency and working on some exploration on some very interesting stuff over the years. So I'll get into that another time. But the Harvard Learning Innovations Laboratory, LILA, L-I-L-A, you can look into it. They were definitely leading the way in this type of exploration and development, I would say. And even on the whiteboarding side, they would bring in artists that would sit and listen to the discussion. And you've seen, over the last 10 years, you've seen all kinds of these kind of living whiteboards that are become a video animation of a discussion or a story or whatever. And we were doing that before that was ever kind of on YouTube or in the mainstream. But anyway, the power of how you collect information, how you process the information, how you can package it, and then share it with those that sat in on the process, and then deploy it out to those that you're trying to shape and influence for the betterment of the intention of why there was a discussion and what the intention of the discussion was meant to solve for or to progress. So, all right. I'll see you on the next one. I appreciate it. Give me any feedback, comments. This one felt a little disjointed. Maybe I'm not in the flow today, but I'll see you again soon. Keep me accountable for what you want to see and where you think this can go. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.